Hi, I'm Virginia Senator Mark Warner, and I want to thank the New Market Tax Credit Coalition for giving me an opportunity to speak to you for a few minutes today. As you well know, since the New Market Tax Credit Program was put in place, this is a great initiative for businesses and communities alike. Since 2003, New Market Tax Credits have helped create over 830,000 jobs around the country. And what is particularly attractive is the leverage ratio. For every dollar that the federal government gives as a tax credit, it gets an 8-to-1 leverage with private sector dollars. Frankly, New Market Tax Credits is one of the most successful initiatives that we've seen in this idea of community redevelopment. I had great hopes initially for the Opportunity Zone program. Unfortunately, it's not been as successful, but New Market Tax Credits has been successful, and one of the things that I was happy about was the extension of that program for 5 years in some of the earlier legislation that we passed. But I think we need to make it permanent, and my friends, both Senator Cardin and Senator Blunt, have introduced legislation to make the New Market Tax Credit program permanent. I look forward to supporting that, to give you, who use this tool, the kind of assurance that this program is going to be here for many years to come as you plan your own business developments. There is an additional program that I wanted to talk about that would build off of the success of the New Market Tax Credits, and that is the Rural Jobs Act. As somebody who was a governor before being senator, I've always been enormously concerned about how, in an information age, we build back rural communities. You know, in a connected age, you shouldn't have to leave your hometown to find a good quality job. Unfortunately, that's not been the pattern of redevelopment in our nation in any meaningful way. So, using the Rural Jobs Act, we would set aside an additional $1 billion in New Market Tax Credits for rural areas. Oftentimes, rural areas are a little bit more challenging to put together these deals. I've seen that. There are other initiatives that I also hope to bring to the table, but the New Market Tax Credit Rural Jobs Act would take that $1 billion of tax credits for those communities that are less than 50,000 and make sure that there are a pot of these tax credits set aside for this kind of rural activity. I know in Virginia, having looked at a lot of these deals, both as governor and senator, in terms of trying to encourage the development, having that flow of these tax credits, particularly when you're in competition against much more major projects that are much easier to get the tax credit for, I think will be another tool in our toolkit. Now, obviously, I also think we need to put in broadband and other amenities in rural communities to make sure they're attractive. But I do really believe the New Market Tax Credit could be a valuable part of this kind of initiative. So I hope coming out of this event, there may be other ideas, and if you've got those ideas, please share them with my office, and I look forward to seeing how we can partner and work together. Thanks so much.